Hi, and welcome into What's Buzzing. Rapper Young Dolph is dead at the age of 36. Adolph Robert Thornton Jr., better known by his stage name as Young Dolph, was an American rapper. In 2016, he released his debut studio album, King of Memphis, which peaked at number 49 on the Billboard 200 chart. He was featured on OT Genesis hit single "Cut It", which peaked at number 35 on the Billboard Hot 100. He was born July 27, 1985 in Chicago, Illinois. Died November 17, 2001 in Memphis, Tennessee. Full name, Adolphin Thornton Jr. He had children, Trey Thornton and Aria Ellen Thornton. Young Dolph, a high-profile Memphis rapper, was killed in a shooting Wednesday while inside a cookie bakery on Airways Boulevard, Memphis. Police said the shooting occurred at the re-owned bakery, Makita's Homemade Butter Cookies, a spot the 36-year-old star frequents in Tripp's home. And it's also said allegedly he was going there to get cookies for his mom. Witnesses who document the aftermath of the shooting on social media identify young Dolph's car, a vehicle with a unique and distinguished camouflage paint job. Scores of fans around the scene after the shooting to express grief and, and support. In the hours after the shooting, social media rumors began to spread of shootings connected to the Memphis rapper. A Memphis police spokesman said there is no evidence of shooting at two of the most rumored locations. The spokesman did confirm that the shooting in the Orange Mound intersection of Dietrich Avenue and Haynes Street, which is near Melrose High School. There were no injuries in the shooting, which was also shared across social media. Any connection to that shooting of Young Dolph was unclear. Memphis City Councilman J.B. Smiley and Tennessee State Rep. London Lamar called Wednesday for the city to institute a curfew after Young Dolph shooting, with Smiley referring to reports of additional shootings. A person receiving calls at a phone number for APA agency, which lists Young Dolph on the agency page, declined to comment. Police chief says motivation was unknown, asked residents to stay home. We also strongly encourage anyone to remain calm as they were actively working the investigation. We're committed to working with the community to stop the senseless murders. We all commit to bring those responsible for the two for the shooting and others to justice. She said police still don't know the motivation to the shooting, but they do have two suspects on camera seen shooting at Young Dolph. And here this shooting is. The one to the left is holding an AK-47, which holds between 30 to 40 rounds. And the pistol to the right holds about 10 to 15. Because allegedly, they say he took 50 bullets. He was not a big man at all. At all. So therefore, that small man, he didn't have a chance. Allegedly, I've seen articles where they have said that he fired back, but that has not been proven either, that he fought back at any point. Born in Chicago, young Dolph, whose real name was Dolph Thornton Jr., moved to Memphis as an infant. He launched his career with a series of mixtapes beginning in 2008. In recent years, Thornton had moved up the hip hop ranks and Billboard charts starting in 2016 with gold certified hits like Play With Yo BITCH and 100 Shots, while his 2020 Rich Slave peaked at number 3 on the Billboard charts. In 2016, Thornton released the King of Memphis album, a title previously exposed by Young Gotti, whose real name is Mario Mims. The two rappers are said to have an ongoing feud. They have an ongoing feud, but Young Gotti is not, well, yet has not been connected to this shooting. I've seen his name come up in a few places, but he has not yet to be proven to have anything to do with this. In February of 2017, in Charlotte, North Carolina, a suspect fired more than 100 rounds at a heavily armed SUV that Thornton would later credit in saving his life. Gotti associate black youngster was one of the 3 men who subsequently surrendered to authorities in Charlotte for their alleged involvement in the shooting. Later in 2017, Thornton was critically injured after a suspect shot him multiple times outside a Hollywood hotel in Los Angeles. He made a full recovery, and subsequently, media reports suggested that the incident was somehow the result of a long running musical and personal feud with Mims. Welcome in, LG Block. Thornton was made previous comments that describing their relationship as one that started with mutual admiration after devolving to animosity. The Sheriff's Department of Los Angeles County did not confirm Mim as a suspect at this time. Yesterday, mourners gathered at the cookie shop. Hundreds of men, women, children surrounded a small strip of shops where the shooting occurred as roughly as 3 dozen uniformed officers attempted to keep the crowd calm. This is what I don't understand. Hey, so we have different type of artists, different type of rappers. He would be what we consider a gangster rapper. Okay, my thing is, you have made it out of the hood. You have now accomplished a lot. You should not ever be walking around freely. No bodyguards. You don't do that. He's known for his camouflage automobiles. They say it was marked. I don't know if that's what they mean by being marked. But somebody had to know that he was going to be at that cookie shop at that time in order to be able to pull this off. And that's said to be his car sitting in the background of this picture. The thing of it is when you've made it, you fake it till you make it. But once you make it, you have to let that life go. You can't, once you've gotten past that life's over. Now you got to live the life on the level of where you are now. And he was simply went home to Memphis to do his turkey giveaway that he normally does. But you always have jealous people. Somebody there in Memphis been rapping probably longer than him, never made it out of Memphis. Don't understand how he made it. Jealous of it. I'm not gonna automatically assume that Gotti had anything to do with it. I'm gonna stay open minded to that just because of, like I said, the way people are today. Hey, all, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm just gonna be sure to hit the like for me. Thank you. I'm going to remain open minded on this. Not going to point my finger to young Gotti, but I do hope they find whoever did this. This is somebody's son. This is somebody's father. This is somebody's possibly brother, nephew, grandchild. I've read one article that said he was married, but I haven't seen that anywhere else. Um, so I'm gonna leave that as being allegedly. But it was planned. It's obvious it was planned to even know actually his turkey giveaway was going to be laid up on yesterday because that happened roughly around 1 p.m. But I found and what first caught my eyes was official D Spot was actually there at the scene after the fact. And now he was showing all the cops and stuff that was out there. I've never seen so many cops in one space at one time. And and it just got the best of me, which we see these things happen. We do these reports and things of that nature. But I fought gangster rap for the mindset of a lot of our children, why they react the way they react to things now, the way they carry on some things now, um, because it's so much put into murder, into these raps, drugs, things of that nature. So, I just pray and hope that um I just pray and hope that they're found. Nobody should die in this case in this way. It's just evil. He really didn't have a chance because if he did, they probably knew their life was gonna go. That's probably why they went the way they went. And you can tell a lot of rounds had to be shot because that bakery is boarded up today. So I guess the glass was just shattered. And they said he loved that bakery too. So you don't know who this was. The face was covered. As you can see, their bodies is covered. It's a white, I think they're saying a white Mercedes is what they were driving. Is what they pulled up in. So, just take heed. If you're in the rap game, and especially the gangster rappers, just remember all the stuff you did, maybe back in your hometown, or you have done to somebody. People didn't forget. Whoever did this to him, I wish they could have gotten together, sit down, have a talk, and talk it out. Talk it out. This was a very small frame man to have taken what they allegedly say is being 50 shots. That's a lot. He didn't even have a chance. Really, he didn't have a chance with just the AKA, honestly. We talking 30 to 40 rounds. Well, bullets. That's in one round. The pistol could hold in one clip could hold 10 to 15. That's a lot of ammunition. A lot. So him even if he was able to fire back at them, it was nothing compared to what they fired. And I just want to come in and just say my little piece on that, share this information with you as it develops. I will bring more to you. And thanks for everyone coming in and to everyone that will be watching this on the replay. Everyone have a good day. And again, I thank you for coming in and listening.